Well, it appears Kraven the Hunter has shown up at CinemaCon, and they gave us our first look at the upcoming movie, and I have to say, everything I'm hearing is a massive surprise, so let's break it all down. No one survives the hunt. That is the tagline for the upcoming Sony film, Kraven the Hunter. And honestly, before today, there was zero hype for this film, and everything we're hearing from CinemaCon is absolutely out of the water. Now, earlier today, Sony Pictures actually screened a bit of Kraven the Hunter for the crowd down in Las Vegas, and it caught people off guard. Now, Aaron Taylor Johnson made a surprising announcement during the presentation that this film will indeed be rated R, and if that wasn't apparent then, it should have been because the trailer opens with him biting off a guy's nose. That's right, this movie is doubling down in one particular violent and gory direction, something we're hearing from nearly everyone that saw the piece. Now, we have a full description of the trailer, and honestly, I think we might have something very interesting here with a big Marvel surprise at the end. Now, the beginning of the trailer opens with Kraven facing off with a caravan of poachers, and apparently Alan Taylor Johnson is absolutely jacked and makes quick and very violent work of the whole crowd. Now, apparently at this point in the trailer, we get to meet his father, Russell Crowe, who is indeed playing a villainous role in the upcoming film. Then it shifts back to him being hunted, and it looks like it's going to be a classic father vs. son film. Now, everybody says Kraven is pretty badass. He actually throws a spear at a guy in a helicopter, taking him out, and uses a crossbow. So there were apparently multiple highlights of Aaron Taylor Johnson taking up the role and really bringing it on the big screen. But this wasn't even the big news, because apparently the trailer closed out with a classic Spider-Man villain. Many Saints of New York, Alessandro Navoli is actually playing the Rhino. And in the trailer, we see him going into Rhino mode as the skin on his arm starts to transform into a thick hide, and he says, "Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?" Now, two elements that seem to be absent from the trailer that we know are part of the film are Ariana DeBoise's Calypso, a voodoo priestess, and Kraven's love interest, as well as his half-brother, Dmitry Sedrikov, aka the Chameleon, who obviously could have really big places to fit in during this film. All of this is a huge surprise because, honestly, there has been absolutely no excitement for this movie. We've been hearing rumors Sony's struggling with a lot of these projects, and it sounds like this film might be the boost in energy this whole franchise absolutely needs. Aaron Taylor Johnson really does a good job in almost everything he's in, and it was never really doubting him playing Kraven, but sometimes the direction Sony takes some of these projects makes fans scratch their head, but it looks like, at least based on this trailer, they might have a winner here. Now, all of this is in contrast to the feedback we got when the Morbius trailer first dropped, so I think this is great news. Now, Sony also indicated that we get to see this footage probably in June, so everybody seems to think it will indeed be attached to Across the Spider-Verse, but we'll have to wait and see.